What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be talking about Batman issue 136. I literally just finished this issue. Even read the backup story because I thought it was going to be important. In which case, it was. So that's really good. So obviously, this is the new story arc coming off the arc where he got transferred to all these other multiverses and all this stuff, dealing with the Red Mask guy. That's what his name was. Yeah, Red Mask. Yeah, that guy who created a whole bunch of Jokers to deal with in a bunch of different multiverses. That story arc, in my opinion, was not as good as the Failsafe story, but it was pretty solid, I guess. As you know, Batman by Chip Zdarsky has been kind of mixed for me. I like it. I really do. I like it a lot. It's still one of my favorite DC titles. But I was expecting more from Chip Zdarsky, especially George Jimenez, who's not drawing this book. If you guys know if George Jimenez is like off the title, let me know, because I cannot find any information about that, or if he's just taking a break. But either way, this is issue 136. So, as you know, Batman is indeed back from the multiverse. Tim saved him. It was a really emotional moment. He's being checked up on, and everything's fine except, his hand, because it got lopped off, but that's besides the point. They're worried about his mental state, really, for real. So we see Tim checks up on him. Batman starts meditating, and he sees Zur, who's trapped inside of Bruce's brain for obvious reasons. That is a thing. It's interesting. And then we get, oh my god, I love this page. This page is really good. Look at it. So obviously Batman will not destroy him. He's just going to keep him locked away, which is really interesting for real. So we find out that the Penguin's twins has taken over the Iceberg Lounge. So Batman's going to go up there and let them know that he's back, and this is his city, dadgummit. So he blows up the ceiling, crashes down, hits this dramatic pose. Look at him standing there like a total badass. And then starts throwing hands. That's the first thing that comes to Batman's mind, is like, yeah, hands will be thrown today. And so Batman gets tackled through the wall by her brother. Also, I read this, guys, the DC Pride 2023. It was fun. I thought it was pretty good. I liked a lot of the stories. I wish they would have done more with Dreamer, though. I'm very interested in that character. And so Bruce is not expecting this kid to be as fast and powerful as he was, so he decides to let loose a little bit more and breaks his hand. And again, lets them know that, this is his city. So he catches up with Barbara, who's letting them know that she's having operations outside of just the Iceberg Lounge, trying to get in more people into the group. She's a lot more social. So we find out that Selina had broken out of jail, and so Bruce goes and finds her. This is her disguise. And she lets him know that Cobblepot has actually faked his own death. And Bruce is telling her about how, because of that, Failsafe got activated and tried to kill him. It's actually emotional couple pages, because he tells her about the other Selina, and he couldn't help but love her as well, because that's the kind of power that she holds over him. And I really like the artist on this book. I really do. I like the way that Selina's drawn. She looks really cute. So Selina jumps off saying that it looks like it's not just me that's hiding secrets, it's also you. Flash movie, guys. Let me know if y'all are going to go see that. I am indeed going to see it. So he returns because a signal lets him know that somebody has broken into Wayne Manor, and he has not returned since the event that happened with Alfred. And so he gets in there, and we see the entire Bat family's pretty much there, and Bruce is in shock, and he tells them that it's nice. Even Jason's there. And so they have this little moment, but what happens next is, inside Bruce's mind, he notices that they are on fire, and that ends the issue for Batman. So then we see what happens here with Bruce creating Failsafe. We see that that's Zur. That's the costume that he wears, the purple mask and all this stuff. That's how you know. And he's creating Failsafe, and he's fighting with it, getting all of his protocols, all his objectives, everything down, and he realizes that he's not ready. And that's pretty much that side story. And it's a pretty good side story. And so, but yeah, that is the issue of Batman. I'm a huge fan of series like One Piece, Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, where we see things like world building and stuff. And I like seeing the cracks in Bruce Wayne's psyche right now, because he keeps saying in this book that Bruce Wayne is hurt and broken, but Batman isn't and can't be, which is like an interesting thing. Like, we're building up like what's going on in his head, and we're seeing more behind the curtain. And I love stuff like that. I love character development and world building and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see. I'm honestly very happy with this issue. I would give it a 10 out of 10, which is not what I've been giving the recent Batman titles. But guys, if y'all want to see what I think of the most recent Detective Comics issue, let me know. I still have plans to do the Superman #4 before Superman 5 comes out. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and peace out.